All right, Nancy, take it away.
Okay, well, welcome to everybody joining in here. Um, and we're just excited that you're all joining us here. If you didn't know here, we're here to initially recap our Bydzyne event here that just happened in Las Vegas. And so we're gonna just run through and talk a little bit about what happened in our Las Vegas event. And then after that, we're gonna go into a full-blown business overview. So obviously they made a big announcement to the leadership here on the MPG cap. But before we get into that here, we landed into Las Vegas. And this is a real live photo here that was taken. You can see Mike here over to the right here with his ponytail. And as we entered into Las Vegas, this is a week ago, Thursday in the morning. Andrew, myself, Mike, Tammy, Jason Meisner, John and Emily Hill, Rebecca, many of the leaders, there were several leaders, you're going to hear from them here tonight, that flew in to attend this amazing event. And we obviously got our luggage, and then we went off and cabbed over to the Caesars Palace. And what an amazing, amazing hotel. We spent some time during Thursday. We did a little bit of a diamond celebration with Mike and Tammy Renz by the pool. And that was a blast. The pools are incredible. The Garden of the Gods, there were 7 pools total. When we had a little covered cabana, etc. But this hotel was just extraordinary and very, very exciting. So these are just some of the photos here from the resort itself here. You can see it's quite gorgeous. We were hanging out by that pool there. That was just one of 7 pools here. And then, of course, you know, all around the hotel for people that, you know, the Caesars Palace is one of the most, not only oldest, but famous hotels in Las Vegas. And it was incredible. The restaurants were incredible. The food was incredible. And so these are just some of the pictures from it. You're going to see here, we actually, Friday night, I guess, we ate at Gordon Ramsay's Pub and Grill after our meeting, which we'll talk about that here in just a little bit here. But incredible. I will tell you that toffee cake that you see that Andrew's highlighting. I was so full. I think Mike and Tammy, Rebecca, Andrew, maybe Andrew wasn't, but we were all full. But when that dessert came here, we had to indulge. It was pretty incredible. But then, of course, all day Friday, 8:30 a.m. was registration, and the meeting went from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. with a beautiful lunch that they served here. And this was obviously a ticketed event, and it was limited. Space was limited. We had about 27 people from our team that attended this event. And as you can tell, the space was extremely tight. And so I will tell you this, and you're going to hear from Andrew and some of the others, but I will say that it was an absolute privilege and pleasure to meet, you know, Nat and Chanita and the parents. We had never met them. They're the chairman and CEOs of Bydzyne. In fact, the convention is coming up here end of this month. So this Las Vegas event was pretty awesome. I wish all of you could have been there. But this event will be in Ecuador. It's almost sold out. I do understand that there's a few tickets left. So for those of you, I know there's some people that have local people actually in Ecuador. I'm sure that we can get our hands on some tickets, but this is an event to remember here coming up, because I guarantee there'll be 5,000 plus people in attendance at that event here. And of course, we also have with our BD travel, there's a trip right now to Paris, November 15th through the 18th. And the beautiful thing about their travel program, and it marries in very well, guys, with the MPG caps, is the fact that every time your monthly auto ship hits and you get discounts on hotel, and you can access these vacations, but you get a star. And so as you accumulate these stars, you just pay like a $98 processing fee, and then it's based on how many stars that you have accumulated. So I think this Paris trip is 7 or 8 stars, something like that, but they do 4 to 5 of these a year. And so all the leaders, this meeting that we attended in Las Vegas was actually the Crown Diamonds meeting. We kind of crashed their meeting because they had invited the founders and owners all to come on that Friday. And so Chad and Tita and the rest of the team here invited Andrew and I. So anyway, but if you want to go to Paris, if you've never been, I will tell you I've been, it's incredible. I recommend, there's a few spots left. Take advantage of it with the BD travel. And, you know, this, all in all, this event, I will tell you, was definitely eye-opening, because what this really said was, this is the start of a new era with introducing the MPG caps. And of course, they've taken the travel to the next level. We can talk a little bit more in detail about that. But basically what happens now when you buy the travel, you're getting 3 stars. You can apply that to product, not just travel. So if somebody joins the business or they have stars, let's say like right now, I think we have 3 or 4 stars, something like that. We can turn around and buy other products if we don't want to take a trip too. So they've kind of revamped that with the whole star program. Or if you buy MPG caps, you get stars. It's a whole thing. It's in the back office. I'm not going to go into detail. This is more of a high level overview. But what I want to do is I want to flip the time over to brand new diamond out of Eau Claire, Wisconsin. We're going to highlight some people that attended this Las Vegas event. And so Mr. Michael Renz, take it away.
All right, Nancy, and thank you very much. Michael Renz here out of Wisconsin. As you know, we went into this event, and you know, initially it was just a team event that came in from Las Vegas, and they decided to hold this meeting. Next thing you know, the owners are flying in, and all of a sudden everything turned into an event, and we routed up about 20 people that came in. And so I'm going to talk a little bit here. We're going to do a couple testimonials on the products, some testimonials on people that were there, because what we seen there was a group of people in their 20s to mid 30s, wild out of their mind, traveling here to the US and being in the business, earning this, what you not call a free trip, but they earn these trips. And, you know, I'm figuring out more about travel at this point, because if I'm on auto ship, I'm receiving these stars and 2 5-star trips. Those are trips that I take for free, more or less, because I'm an active member in the company, and I'm seeing cruises and different, I mean, they got Punta Cana, there's some cool things here. And we've seen what these people are doing. They're building off the lifestyle of being a part of something. And I'm telling you, when we talked about the MPG cap, when it came out that our product here is going to go around the world, and to have something that everybody can play, everybody can be a part of, that room went crazy. I mean, it was like being at a rock and roll club, disco club. They were rallying, the room was screaming, it was loud. And when they threw out samples of this, it was like a stampede, right? Because they know they have something now that they can bring to everybody. It don't have to be just people in the traveling or building a network. Everybody uses fuel, and the economy in Ecuador, the economy through all over the world, these gas prices are insane. For example, Mexico is like $54 a gallon US because of the income ratio. So we had a great rank advancements. We're going to go on to the next slide here. You want to follow the Bydzyne Facebook group. About 2 weeks after every pay period, they put out their rank advancements. This is way cool, because Andrew and Jason don't have to spend their time building this content for us. If you're in the Facebook group, obviously you're seeing this growth. And what's unique here is there was 58 rank advancements last pay period. And we had 9 on there. Now, there's a few people that didn't roll on there, I think because of the jump of the pay period, but like Doug, Jeff Fleck, a bunch of you guys all hit the builder rank, right? And some of you hit pro builder. So there's a little lapse in the timing on this, but we had 9 out of 58. And being the whole company's Latin, obviously doing the Latin market is 80–90% of the business. Team USA made a major statement. We had, I think, 9 or 10 rank advancements on there. And I just want to thank everybody for your commitment and your hard work, because it isn't us that went diamond. Yes, we support the team. Yes, we work hard. Yes, we work for you. But this whole team pumped out a 3-star, several new directors, right? Gator was 20 points away from 2-star. You created a diamond in my wife and myself. You created a 2-star diamond in Andrew and Nancy. And get this, we did this before the products even shipped. We did this in a pre-launch phase about the product coming. We didn't even have a website or a place to send people. It was just word of mouth about Bydzyne having exclusive marketing rights to his product. So I'm proud and honored of the team. We're going to go through a few testimonials. Didi, are you on? I'd like to, Vision Giver, we'll bring you up first. I know that you lit the room up speaking in Spanish and you turned that room upside down. Give us a couple minutes of what you see in there and what's going on, because that market's doing about 2-3 million a month in the Latin market. Crazy.
Absolutely. They all absolutely were so excited. They were just so enamored of the idea of having this product in their hands. They literally were running to the front to get it in their hands. And they were coming up to us like, okay, how can we get, do you have any? Can I take some off of you right now? They were so excited. And we were able to not just feed off of that energy, but also walk away with a lot of really renewed energy from there as well. And like for me, my top takeaway of that particular moment was the one of the pieces of advice that they gave us, the Paranaputras, was talk to 10 and don't go home until you do. And that's a challenge. But that's real. And I did that today. And I'll tell you what, the easiest way to do that, buy them, get them, order them. They're available. They're already shipping out. Get you one of these. You buy them, use them, be a product of the product. I think anyone here is not allergic to money, much less saving money. And everybody that you run into is going to want to hear the story of what these caps are going to do. And they're even better now. They clean injectors. So it's a no-brainer. Think of everything that you recommend daily. Every time a friend of yours asks for a recommendation, be it food, be it whatever, it doesn't matter, a song, a show, you recommend. Why do you do it? You do it because you like your friend. You do it because you're nice. You do it because it's something that you enjoy, not because that company or whatever is sending you any money to do it. Now, imagine if they did. Imagine monetizing your recommendations. That's literally all this is getting paid to give your recommendation for something honest that you like and you use and it gives you results. For me, going from 410 miles per tank to 620 miles per tank, that's a no-brainer. Who is not going to talk about that all day long? So I'll tell you what, you're not going to lose here. Back to you, Mike.
That's awesome, Didi. Real quick, Doug Thompson's flyer's not on here, but Doug had appointments today with the doctor, so he's tied up, but he drove all the way in there, filmed this whole thing, 11 hours in there, traveling, I think 8-9 hours drive time. His third tank on the new tablet went from 360 a tank to 465 on a 16-gallon tank, and he's never seen results like that. So prayers out for Doug. I know he's got some challenges right now, and prayers out for Lexi too. She just lost her second cat today, and I know what that's like. We just lost 2 cats too. So Mr. John Hill, I know you and your beautiful wife Emily flew in. John, you've been around the block. You see where this industry goes. You see where timing is. Share with everybody what your thoughts.
Yes, I mean, I was absolutely blown away. Just went into Vegas to that meeting, and just the energy in there was insane. I was really impressed of what was going on. And then meeting the founders for the first time, Nat came up there with so much energy. I believe the guy's over 70, and he was giving so much good advice about the business, about building, about the mentality, and what you need to do to grow your business there. And I was just blown away by all the different speakers. Gustavo, meeting him for the first time, the top earners, these guys that are just leading by example, doing all the things you need to do necessary to grow in the business, right? And then of course seeing Chad Chong again and all the leaders there, but mainly taking notes, from what was going on, and then, just blown away with what we're going to do globally and how this is going to explode. I see it moving fast, really fast, because people are just waiting for this product to drop. It's already sitting in a bunch of different countries, ready to go for this launch that's coming up. And I couldn't be even more excited. I mean, I'm getting over 100 miles per tank in the vehicle. I have a lot of the new product here that people were jumping all over each other trying to grab at the event. They were super excited after our testimonials. And guys, you just got to look at this with a laser and a fine-tooth comb and know that this is the real deal and this is happening. And it is first movers advantage. I say this a lot, but it's actually going down. So I would hop on and talk to who brought you on here and get involved as soon as possible, for sure.
That's awesome, John. John's fired up. Philippines, India on one side, Philippines on the other. 2 brand new markets. This team is going to rock these international markets. Extremely exciting times. Our next testimonial is Mr. Greg McCurtain out of Arizona. Greg, I know you just last minute decided to drive on in. You've seen the wild times in there. New director, huge congratulations, by the way. I just want to congratulate Rebecca Wilhelmina on here too. She'll be speaking next, but she's got a personal director left, Greg, and a personal director, Gloria. And they both did it, I think, their first week into business. They got down and dirty and got her done. So, Greg, come on, share with everybody what you experienced out there. I know that this is cool for you. I'm so excited. Go ahead and unmute, Greg.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, gotcha.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Good.
Yeah, so no, I really love the energy. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, yeah, the energy on the meeting was great. There's a lot of people on there. I was impressed at how many people from out of the country were there, but I was more impressed at how many people from the United States were not there, which was really exciting. That means we're literally top of the food chain, which is kind of cool to be part of such an amazing experience and such a great product that saves. I'm saving about, for every pill that I put in my vehicle, I've estimated about $20 to $22 savings, depending on the gas price it averages out. So, that's about how it comes down to. And I'm using a 18 Benz AMG, bi-turbo. It usually drinks it down, but it's helped it run better and everything. So I'm loving it, man. Better horsepower. You notice everything different.
Yeah, and you run a full-time tattoo studio, but you're still finding time to talk to everybody, ain't you?
Oh yeah, I talking to everybody, man. I can't shut up about it. I let all my friends know, man. This is pretty unique opportunity to be a part of.
That's awesome. Well, thank you very much, Gator. Gloria's got other commitments tonight, but she's also a brand new director. We're going to go on to Mr. Jason Meisner. Jason, are you on? I know you were at the dentist today, so just say what you can say, guy. Appreciate you being on. Founder of the Boom Squad.
Yeah, a little bit sore today, but yeah, just an overview of my testimony. Many of you have heard before, but then the first quarter tank of a very first test of the tab, I was able to get a difference between 39.7 and 40.6 miles per gallon in a 2014 Kia Optima that's rated for 34 miles per gallon on the highway. After a few tabs, we actually started getting 34 miles per gallon for the entire tank. And, if you are familiar with Southwest Florida, that there's a lot of bumper to bumper traffic here. It's stop and go. And then of course we have highways. So we did have a mixture of highway, and that's our regular driving is highway and inside the city. So that's saying a lot. And at one point we did get another extra 100 miles per tank with one of the tabs. I think it was on our 5th or 6th tab. So the tabs work. And just to echo Las Vegas, the energy there was extremely, extremely high. And considering, like what John said, the age of the Puranaputras, it's exceptional to see somebody get that excited at that age up on stage. And they did tell us that they pre-sold 10,000 units of caps, you guys. I mean, that's, if there's any indication of the excitement level for the caps, that's it. on top of the fact that, like it was referenced earlier, people were literally like, I'm from Florida, so I wear flip-flops just about everywhere. I had to step back because literally people were getting trampled trying to get the free samples. And before that, they were throwing out shirts. They were excited about shirts, but they weren't rolling all over each other trying to get to them, but they were for the caps. So that tells you anything about what's coming. Back to you, Mike.
Well, that's awesome. Me and Jason snuck out for a couple hours, went to the Shelby Museum and dreaming about buying new cars, buying shirts and hats and stuff, and just got a little one-on-one time. And that's what traveling with the team is what it's all about. Our next slide here, brand new 2-star Ron Neese. I know Ron's tied up in meetings tonight with his other business that he does, but huge congratulations, Andy Nate's personal Ron. Kicked it out of the gate. And then before I go to Rebecca, just keep in mind, guys, we just launched. There was no product being shipped, no MPG site. And without a product being shipped and a website, all these ranks got broke, which broke a diamond and a 2-star diamond. And Rebecca Wilhelmina ended up with a personal director left and right. And you just really kicked it, Rebecca. To share with everybody what you experienced. She got up there Spanish and just rolled that room too. So Rebecca?
Hey, no, I am so excited. Sorry, you guys, I have to wear my sunglasses because I have this glare. I'm in my car. I literally just got off of work. As most of you know, I spend 2 days a week here in Las Vegas, not only to work, but also to get contacts and connections. Super, super excited. I was envisioning like a big Indian team there. And then I was envisioning like our big Filipino teams there. And then I was envisioning like our big Western Africa teams there, like Ghana, instead of Hispanic music, maybe Afrobeat music. I mean, I was just envisioning so much. And I know that we're all going to get there because these countries are opening up fast. And that's the great thing about Bydzyne is because they're all about the business and they have the ways and means to create it and actually get it done. So super, super excited. The energy with the Latin market is off the chains. I have a new a brand ambassador. She's on, Monica, and we have a call this Sunday with her new prospects that Mike's going to do with me from Ecuador. Monica's actually from Ecuador, but lives in Sacramento. And I'm like, okay, this is a great opportunity. When I saw the energy, I thought, wow, there's so many markets that need to be touched. There's so many people that need to save money and make money. And if this little tablet, look, I'm in my car, so I got them all right here. This little tablet can create greatness across the globe. Let me tell you, I want in. I want to be on that train. I don't care if I have one arm, I'm getting on that train and I'm not stopping. And I'm not stopping until, and none of our teams are stopping until we continually create greatness across the globe. And I cannot wait till India opens. You guys are lucky to have so many contacts and connections in India because they need it more than ever. They need it more than ever with their pollution, and they just bypass China with their population. That's incredible. But anyway, super excited. I save almost 96 miles. Let's see. I tried to figure this out, but it's not quite 100 per tank. I think it's anywhere from 94 to 96 miles. I get more for my tank or my Honda CRV Touring 2018. So I'm even excited about that. But anyways, you guys, super excited to be on this team. Super excited to just go around the world with this because it's already been done. So we know we can do it, right? Anyways, thanks, Mike.
Yep.
Back to you.
Yep, huge congratulations, Rebecca. Nice job. And so on behalf of my wife Tammy and myself, and thank you to everybody in the team for having trust in us and belief and hope, because this is a real long-term build for us, and hitting diamond was our goal. And because of each and every one of you working towards your goals, pushed us to where we go and just know you're a few people away from you being the next director, 2-star director, 3-star director, and set your goal on diamond. 20 people left, 20 people right. Work your tail off. It'll be worth it. And I want to say huge congratulations, Andrew and Nancy, 2-star diamonds. They had the vision, the belief here, knowing the product, having a background with the product, and finding us a right home that will secure our futures, because the company has to be going the direction you're going. And we're very fortunate to be with the Burlings and have them align us with Bydzyne. So Andrew, I'm going to pass it off to you, and thank you to all the team members working hard. Thank you.
Wow, that was powerful. I appreciate everybody so much. I mean, the testimonials, you heard the stories, the Las Vegas event, it was incredible. And it was, you know, don't miss another event. That's all I can say. Don't miss these events because they're so powerful. I'm really hoping that Ecuador event coming up here is going to be on Zoom, or they're going to live stream it somehow. But it's really about timing. In real estate, it's about location. In the networking industry, it's all about timing. And what I'm so excited about is that the MPG Caps are being introduced into the Bydzyne network. So it's not a startup. The company's 5 years old. The company has a global infrastructure in place, and we get to run this product through the network, and we get to run this product through their facilities. They have offices globally. They have staff, over 150 employees. And we're just so thrilled to be here because they're already doing a couple million a month, but they're getting ready now. I believe after this event, they're going to get even closer to that critical mass stage. So we're going to talk about that. And then I'm going to give it to Nancy to talk about the comp plan. And then Mike is going to come on and he's going to talk about the support tools, how we can help you build your Bydzyne business. But the company has been around for over 5 years. So it's not a startup company. We don't have to have the headache of wondering if we're going to make it, if we're going to survive, if we're going to be funded, if we're going to get in regulatory problems. I mean, we're 5 years old. That's a big, big deal in this industry because most companies, they don't make it past the first year or two. I mean, it's real easy to sell a startup because you're just betting on the come. You're just making promises about what you're going to do. But when you're with a 5-year-old company, you have a track record, and your track record is either going to expose you for what you've done, or it's going to promote you for what you've done. And I'm happy to say that we're not just a company. No, Bydzyne is an award-winning company. They've won 23 awards in the last 5 years. They've won awards for back office, mobile apps, travel apps. They've won awards for communication, communicating with the field. It's a big, big, big deal. They've won awards for web design. They put pride into everything that they do, and they make us in the field look really, really good because we can take pride in the organization that we're representing because they're not just trying to suck people in and get their money. They're trying to establish a brand, and a brand all over the world for long-term success. And of course, that falls on the leadership with the company. But here's what they've done in 5 years. They've opened up over 100 countries around the world. It's absolutely incredible. They've received now 23 awards. One of them is 24 they're going for. If you haven't voted on it yet, they're going for Mobile App of the Year award in productivity. I'll say that again. Right now, there's a poll you can vote on. Bydzyne is in the running for Mobile App of the Year in the productivity category. That's going to be a big one. I think they're going to win it. And here's what's really important: over 100,000 happy customers. And that's really what this industry is all about. It's about end consumers. Are you just selling circles, or do you have end consumers? Bydzyne has over 100,000 happy customers. And again, companies rise and fall on leadership. And if you take a look at Nat and Shanita Puranaputra, their leadership in the field was impeccable. They were top earners in this industry for years. I knew about them back 10, 20 years ago. I knew who they were because they were doing so well, but I had never met them. And when they just decided to open up their own company 5 years ago, again, I didn't really know about it. I thought they were still in the field, but this is a couple that they understand the game that they're in, and the coaching and the mentorship and the leadership that they can provide to you, that's worth the price of admission right there, because you can learn from some of the best in the industry. That's why I'd highly recommend do not miss any more of these Bydzyne events. But as far as running a company goes, they've partnered with their daughter and son-in-law, Chad Chong, the chief of corporate strategy, and Shanita, their daughter, the chief of creative strategy, and of course, the president of the company. I don't have a slide yet. I'll put one up on Sophia Wong. I mean, these guys, they get it. They just flat out get it. And that's why they've done what they've done. That's why they have proven themselves over the last 5 years. Of course, I have to mention Dave Phelps. Dave Phelps is the vice president of sales. We knew Dave from FFI. Many of you got a chance to meet Dave Phelps, but what a team. I mean, just an incredible team. Nathan Puranaputra. And just so you're aware, we're trying to get Chad on the Zoom next Thursday. So stay tuned. I'm hoping that we can make that happen. So we're really excited. And then, of course, the numbers don't lie. Documentation beats conversation. And when you take a look at the numbers here with Bydzyne, their first year, the company did 9 million in sales. That's pretty good. The second year, 2020, the pandemic hit and they doubled in size. Imagine that. They doubled in size during the pandemic. Most companies went out of business and they blamed it on COVID. That was their excuse to pull the plug and not have to take responsibility. This company doubled in size. And then the next year, 2021, they doubled in size again, and since have stabilized right around that $3 million a month mark, paying out an estimated 57% on, and that's 57 cents on the dollar, not 57% of the BV, but 57 cents on every dollar. And the company right now, this is according to Business for Home, a third-party resource, but right now we're ranked at number 46, maybe a little bit higher on that site. I see the momentum ranking going quite a bit higher. But again, the documentation beats conversation. There's no guarantees of income, but I do want to tell you that there's some people in this company that are making some significant income. And when I say significant, I mean Gustavo Salinas, he's close to 600 grand a month in income. Again, no guarantees of income, no guarantees of life. This is third-party documentation from businessforhome.org. So it has been verified. But when you take a look at the type of income that 5 of the leaders in the company are earning, not one. I mean, most companies, they're lucky if they have one person that's making this kind of income. Some companies don't have anybody making this kind of income. Bydzyne has 5 team members making this kind of income. Again, what one man can do, another can do. And this is very motivating to me, because I like being with winners. I want to be on a team that's winning. I don't want to hear about people not having success. I like documented success. That's how I built my entire career. And, you know, a big part of that is because of the products. So the company is in training, travel, and total wellness. Now, the MPG Cap, that's separate. But when we came here, this was what they had: training, travel, and total wellness. They have the BD Dream Vacation program, the BD Dream Vacation Eco subscription every month, the Premier subscription. Nancy talks about getting a star earning trips, not buying trips where a couple people make all the money because they've, just did a group travel thing. You can actually earn travel with Bydzyne. So you think, oh, I can't go to Paris in November. I'll never be able to do that. Well, that's not true, because you can earn stars by working Bydzyne. You can earn stars and apply them towards that vacation. And as Nancy said, they do 4 or 5 trips a year. Pretty incredible. I'm so excited about this, and I'm looking forward to going on a bunch of these trips. So get your passport ready. But they also have training programs with the Smart Academy Pro for those that are into trading. They have a training for online marketing with artificial intelligence for those that want to do that. And then, of course, the wellness products, which there's a new wellness product coming out. It's called Thermo Lightning. Thermo is for thermogenics, thermogenesis, whatever you want to call it, fat burning. And we don't know a whole lot about it, but it's got some raspberries on there. So I'm guessing it's a raspberry drink that burns fat. Maybe it does some more stuff. We'll find out. It's going to be launched here in a couple weeks. But, really the big deal for us is the MPG caps. We're very passionate about this product. We understand the history of it. And if you're on here right now, you can scan that QR code. You can take a picture of it. You can get the product sheet. The website is being developed right now, and we're pretty fired up about that because we're with an award-winning company. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what the end product's going to be with the MPG Caps website. And this is a little sneak peek here. Some of you got your pre-launch product. That's what it looks like. This is the card. It has some notes on here, some bullet points we recommend you understand. It will enhance fuel efficiency. It will increase power and performance. It increases octane. So if you buy regular unleaded and you use an MPG cap, you're now getting premium octane. So if your car is supposed to take premium, buy regular cheap unleaded, use a cap, you're there. We're also reducing toxic pollutions coming out of the exhaust pipe. The product will reduce smoke and emissions. And of course, this is a big one right here, because this is a 2.0 version of the MPG cap. It's a better formula because it's improved over time. The product will help keep your injectors clean. That's a big deal. We couldn't make that claim with the other product. We can make that claim with this product. So we're super excited about it. You can get a blister card of product for $10 at wholesale, $20 at retail. Of course, you've got your safety icons on the back of the packaging. And, really the reason people are buying the caps right now is because they want better mileage. They want to go the extra mile, but there's so many benefits with the product. And then here's what, as a mock-up of what the finished blister card will look like, not the pre-launch packaging, but the final version of this. And again, world-class marketing. I mean, that's why we're so happy to be here. These guys get it. They know what they're doing. And they're so happy to have us here. And we're so happy to be a part of this as we take MPG caps around the world. And that's been our goal. We've just wanted to take the product across the world because in many of these countries, fuel prices are a lot higher than what they are here in the United States. The US, it goes up and down, and they're low right now. It's an election year. So you're not going to have high fuel prices during an election year. I mean, that would be an advantage for one side over the other. They could just gripe about high fuel prices. But I think when you take a look at the global market and you see how high fuel prices are in Southeast Asia, in Europe, and then, of course, any world event at any time could spike up the price of oil, spike up the price of gas. That's a huge opportunity for all of us, driven by the media. And you just don't see that with health and nutrition. I mean, there's 3,000 health and nutrition companies out there. They're all competing for the same business. We're very, very unique, and we have exclusive rights to the MPG cap. So get excited because there's a big opportunity behind this. And to talk about that, we're going to have Nancy come back on here. I appreciate everybody's time, hon. Take it away.
Well, thanks so much. And again, welcome to everybody on the Zoom here tonight. And I get the fun part. I get to talk about how you can make money here with Bydzyne. And we now, as a team here, have had 2 pay periods. So the company does pay and it works extremely well. So this reward program, I'm going to go fast here because this is more of a high level overview. And of course, we're going to start here by talking about the income disclosure statement. What you'll notice, and this is what really caught my attention when we were looking at Bydzyne, is if you look at the brand ambassador, okay, all the way down to builder, pro builder, director, etc., and you look at active brand ambassadors, you look at the cycles and what their high cycles are and what their low cycles. This is extraordinary, even on the lower to mid level of the type of incomes here. And again, there's no guarantees of income. Obviously, this takes work and effort that you put in, but this just really, really got my attention here when we looked at this. So this is on the website. You can check this out directly. So a couple quick things here. Our pay periods run twice a month. We go from the 1st to the 15th and the 16th through the end of the month. And then, of course, in the United States, starting here in, I believe, September or October, rather, they're going to be implementing 3 customers because of the MPG caps. It was 120 BV requirement of customers that you maintain monthly. But now what you can do, guys, is you can either sell or sample out 3 MPG caps. And as long as you're recorded in your back office, you're golden here. But it's just real straightforward. 10 days after the pay period ends here, they actually pay those commissions out. And just like clockwork. And so how it works, there's a total of 5 ways that you can earn in Bydzyne. The first is, of course, retail. Now with retail, obviously with the MPG cap, we all know you buy it at $10, suggested retail's 20. I just had it happen to me today here. I was at the gas station gassing up and I had somebody say, "What are you putting in your vehicle?" You know, because gas is back on the rise, even in the United States. And I said, "Oh, an MPG cap." And so, I mean, it's a great opportunity. We all know this. This is a mass appeal product. We saw the people that had never really understood the MPG cap were going crazy on it in Las Vegas. So what an incredible opportunity. But you get paid the difference if people go to the website between wholesale to retail, between what they buy here as a customer. Second way that we earn is what we call welcome bonus. So every time someone enrolls, depending on the package they earn, if they join at $199 with the MPG caps, or maybe they join with one of the other 2 packages here that we offer, you can get started here with what I call the everything pack. It includes the travel. And that actually has some bells and whistles and some advantages to you here by taking advantage of that. But what happens is you earn a 20% of all the business volume on all of those orders. Third way is team volume commissions. They call it TVC. So this is the binary to get qualified or to, you know, earn in the binary, make a sale left and right with a minimum of 100 BV. That 199 is 100 BV. So 1 left, 1 right, you're now a builder. And what happens is if you came in at the 199, you're at 10%. I'll cover that here in a second. And how you can, well, you can accumulate up to 20% TVC in the United States by selling up, you know, it accumulates with 500 BV. Internationally, what happens is it's based on the package that you buy. So if you come in at 199, you're at 10%. And then when you can upgrade at any time to the bigger package, the $1,000 package. And what happens is once you hit a level, you're at that level for life at 20%. So that's really, really important. And so what happens is you can earn as you build 2 teams left and right, and it's based on sales volume, obviously business volume. You can earn anywhere from 500 within the pay period up to a $500,000 per pay cycle. Okay. I've never seen a plan like this. It's pretty extraordinary. They've really mapped it out here quite well, and it's based on rank. So, you know, one left and right to become a builder, but as you climb in rank, what happens is this, is you can tap into more earnings. In fact, leading into the fourth way that we earn is what we call executive commissions here, infinity matching bonus. And so at the director zone, it starts, and then at the diamond zone, presidential zone. So in this plan, you can earn upwards of 7 levels of check match. Now, the reason the number, when you look at this here, guys, this is a true payout. This company pays out 57 cents out of every dollar. It's a true payout. It's not a big fluff thing of where they say they pay this out, but then it's something different. And this is a very, very rich plan. And so what happens is as you climb in rank, including going into Triple Crown, they've done something very unique. They've added a 1% infinity bonus. So that's my goal, is to be able to tap into that. That's huge as you build large numbers in a team. To be able to override everybody within the team and organization is big. So the fifth way, of course, that we earn is that global pool. So I didn't talk about this before, but you want to go pro builder. What is that? 3 left, 3 right. Once you hit it, then you're qualified and eligible to be able to start banking and earning in the global pool. Once you are at the diamond rank, the presidential crown, there's a total of 3% global sales that go in this pool and 1% in each of them. And this is just paid out once a year. So it's a big check. Okay, very, very exciting. This company has some other incentives too. You can check, get back to who invited you to hear about our supercar bonus or house bonus. It's very, very extraordinary, where literally the contest goes until May 15th, I believe, of next year, which is my husband's birthday, which is pretty exciting. And so go back to the other one, honey, that you just showed here. So with the rank going, no, he's going ahead. Go back one. So with the rank, this is where I was saying you can begin to advance in rank here and be able to unlock what you can earn here in the TVC. And so this is a new announcement they just made. I know the owners are very, very excited about it. Nat and Shanita talked about the ring. So this is something where they're introducing the income ring. Okay. And so they're going to start giving out rings to people here with the various ranks here in earnings. So with that said here, you know, we believe, you know, it's pretty extraordinary here when you look at the big picture of Bydzyne. Okay. Think about it. We have something that is very unique. They've dotted the I's across the T's. Are 5 years old. You know, Andrew and I used to say, don't join a company unless they're 5 years old. And so it's very, very exciting. And so with that said, what I'm going to do here right now is I'm going to flip the rest of the time here back over to Michael Wren's brand new diamond here out of Eau Claire, Wisconsin. We're fired up, guys. The future's bright. We're on a 90-day run here through the end of the year here to be able to really help, you know, change lives and help some people here make some money. So with that said, Michael, take it away.
All right. Well, we're going to cover some support things, and you may be wondering, what do I have to do to get there? How did this happen? Right? Products didn't ship, no website, and we have a team that's right now 3 times the size of the U.S. market, non-Latin, and that happened because of energy and excitement. I'm going to give you one nugget here that you need to listen very closely to before I share with you what you need to do moving forward. And this is why we are wild out of our mind. The caps are shipping in the US. We got caps going to Australia, caps going to Philippines, Ghana's opening, UK, Canada, and Spain. And you're hearing about this first, right? And just to keep this simple, income ratio to fuel costs. This is why we know we have the home run. US average 378, Canada 762, Germany 1076. The United Kingdom income ratio to fuel costs would be like paying 1165 Mexico is $32.88, right? And the gain is going to be big in these markets because they got bad fuel. You go into Colombia, $44, South Africa, $55, Philippines, $80.74, Ghana, $129.65, and India, a whopping $143.81 per gallon. Income ratio to fuel costs. This product going into these markets, helping emissions, helping people save money that will feed their families, is why we know we hit the home run. It's an automatic. So we have a lot of support. There's ways for you to get plugged in. You get down and dirty. You talk to people. You lay out your roadmap. And now that product is shipping, you can call people up. You can put this in an envelope and ship it to them. You can meet them for coffee and get it to them. And you can go out there and expose the product to people because the proof's in the pudding. We have mobile apps, and like Andrew mentioned, I believe we're going to win this award for the mobile app of the year, and they have 3 different apps for travel and so on. It's very simple to use. You can go to the App Store, look it up. We also have these calls every Monday, very important, because these are things you need to do to learn. We had to learn 6 months, a year's worth of knowledge because we're new here. We did all that in 2 months to take this information to your new member, to take it to you, to give you the tools and have you have access to everything you need to know. So if you're sharing this with somebody, you go to Global Win Team, we'll hit that next. But right there is our phone number for every Monday. We invite people to these calls. Simply call somebody up, invite them to the call, make sure they hear your name on there. And when you're done with the call, you follow up. And you set up a 3-way call with your upline. We can help you bring those people, and you bring somebody to that call, set up a 3-way call with your upline. More than likely, we'll have them in your business. And you just duplicate that simple process. Invite, share, follow up. Also, every Thursday, we do these Zooms, okay? And these are also recorded. We invite people to these Zooms. They work very well because they see everything. They see the people, they see the testimonials. And if you invited somebody to a Zoom, you want to see that they see you on there. So it's important to launch your camera when you get into that point. Use these 2 tools. This is how we build, and we build fast by inviting, sharing, and following up with 3-way calls. Also, all this information is available. They're 24/7 on demand. You can go to globalwinteamlive.com and catch the newest replay. It's also on our Facebook or on our YouTube channel, Bydzyne Global Win Team. You can subscribe there. Obviously, we want you subscribed. We want you to have access. And you can take any of these recordings and simply copy and share the link and send it to somebody, right? Invite them to watch it. I do prefer live ones, but if it's a time frame and you need them to see it over the weekend, you could sit down and play this on their TV for them. Also, you want to be connected. We have globalwinteam.com. There's a ton of information on here. We build this for you. So you have questions on the comp plan, it's all there. You have questions on the products, it's all there. The company, the words, or how you get connected. Everything is all there. And so use this as your 3-year degree of your entrepreneurial goal of graduating this 3-year degree in 6 months or a year. And you don't have to know it all. Keep it less is more, but everything is here for you. And Andrew and Nancy do an amazing job setting this up. And we are the US team to join. We are the only US team, to be honest with you. So, and then also the corporate stuff. You want to follow corporate, Bydzyne Facebook group. They put out all the videos, all the content, all the rank advancements. You can follow Bydzyne on social media. On bydzyne.com, your official website, the Facebook groups. They have everything in play here. And then in closing, I just want to say this. If our team here is 3 times the size of the US right now than what they had over 5 years, we're the founding US team in the company. And with a 5-year-old company that's already global. And with a company doing almost 3 million a month validated, with the caps doing billions of caps sold around the world, validated, EPA registered, and you're hearing about this before our main official MPG Cap website is even live, and ask yourself, what we did in a pre-launch, we're still going to be in pre-launch the rest of this year. Everybody you talk to is hearing about this early. Everybody you share this with in these other markets are hearing about it first. Guys and gals, we've already got over 200 people waiting in the system in Ghana, Philippines, and we're starting to build in India, and it's not even live there yet. So if you ever wanted to be a part of something sensational, you ever wanted to be in at the very beginning, because in 6 months from now, this will still be a great opportunity, but you can get into this pre-build with the foundation team and launch like our other leaders that you heard from tonight, and take advantage of what you have your hands on. Because I truly believe this company is going to go from 35 million to easily 50, 60, 70, maybe even 100 million next year. And when that happens, are you a part of it, or did you watch it happen? So if you're watching this online, get back to who invited you. If you're on this live Zoom today, if you're not in the system, get back to who invited you. Welcome to Bydzyne, MPG Caps, powered by Bydzyne. And everybody have a great fall. It's fall harvest time. It's time to go out and get it done. So this is Mike, Diamond Mike, over and out for now. Thank you everybody for attending. This closes tonight's Zoom. Thank you very much.